Hey guys, Psychic Pictures here, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. This has been a long time coming. I've wanted to do this Let's Play since I finished my Let's Play of Sly Cooper 3, Honor Among Thieves, back in 2016. The only reason I haven't done this, right away at least, is because I wanted variety on the channel. And then other stuff happened. So let's get started with being positive. Yes. New game. Wait, I already have something? Oh, okay. But I haven't collected anything on that, so yeah, I haven't collected anything on that, so okay. Okay, let's go and create a new save data. Yay! Save complete. Let's go. Full story? Yes. Keep an eye out for areas that can only be accessed with costumes. Sorry about the quality. This is the best I can do. I'm sorry. And in the future, I will be taking out these load times, so because they are extremely long. I don't know why they're extremely long, but they are.
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name's Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief. From a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business. And business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So, I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia. I didn't. It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a shock pistol being involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector. He seemed respectable, had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan when one night, as if on cue, Bentley showed up. Bentley was the brains of our operation, the mastermind. We grew up in the same orphanage where we bonded over stealing cookies, our very first heist. And we've been best friends and partners ever since. We hadn't seen each other for a while, but I knew immediately that something was up. Bentley had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope. She had joined the team on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they just finished work on a top-secret project when Penelope had simply vanished. Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the Thievius Raccoonus, the Master Thief's handbook passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only now, those pages weren't so full. In fact, they were disappearing right before Bentley's eyes. Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris. The first thing Bentley did was track down Murray, the third in our trio. Murray was our enforcer, the muscle, and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole back in our orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us had become an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray had been living his dream on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather, infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor due to his high insurance premiums, and he moved into Demolition Derby, where he remained undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out. Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top-secret project was constructing a time machine, and now he modified the design to fit into Murray's van. We were going to travel back in time, stop those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the Thievius Raccoonus that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes.
Okay, you both remember the plan, right?
Of course! My mind is like a steel cap!
That's trap, big guy. And everybody relax. We've been over it 1,000,000 times. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words. Look, we're only gonna get one shot at this, so we can't mess up.
All right, no messing up allowed. Now stop worrying. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'll see you both inside. Now let's get going.
Sly Cooper, the thief. The icon shows that the game is saving. Alright, let's go.
Whoa!
Careful, Sly. Those security choppers are bad news.
Ah, that coins disappeared. Okay. Alright, so...
I don't have to mention you can jump using the X button.
So let me see here. It's been a while since I've actually played this game. And been a while since I played...
You can double jump. Just jump, then press the X button again while you're still in the air.
Right. Just another one of my many talents.
I have to say, it's been a very long time since I've actually played this game. And a very long time since I finished the game. So... if it seems like I don't know what I'm doing at some points, that might be the case, but I kind of doubt that I'm going to be like that since I played this game a few dozen times through. To the end, at least. There will be times that I will not know what I'm doing. Hopefully that won't be much.
You can move the camera around using the right stick.
Excellent. It's
Yes, I know.
perfect for peeking around corners.
Press the circle button while jumping to interact with blue sparkling object.
I remember. That's how I pull off some of my best moves.
Alright.
Avoid those choppers, Sly. If they see you now, we're busted.
I think I can handle that.
Okay. As soon as he said don't get spotted by the helicopter, I get spotted by the helicopter.
Press the circle button while jumping to interact with blue sparkling object.
I remember. That's how I pull off some of my best moves.
Okay. That was interesting.
Avoid those choppers, Sly. If they see you now, we're busted.
Whoa.
I think I can handle that.
That was interesting. Okay. Hopefully I won't get spotted by the chopper this time. Almost did. There we go. Alright. So, with this game... Uh-oh.
Hey, Bentley, was truck surfing part of Murray's entrance strategy?
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alleys. Why do you ask?
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you stay on these cables, Sly. You can't risk going down to street level right now.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers to stay above the action anyway.
That's pretty funny. That...
Looks like
I-
the perfect night
I
for
never
a heist.
looked at, what Murray was doing afterward. After he gets into position. That was pretty good. That he slides off the car and he's like, oh, wait, I need to get in position. And then gets into position. That's funny. But with this game, it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's not my favorite game, period.
Whoa!
Whoa. It's not my favorite game, period. That would be Sly 2 Band of Thieves. But, well, one of my favorite games. What am I trying to say is... Oh, select to display map. So we have our map here. So we can go and look around here, see all the enemies, zoom in, and so on. You can also check status for some of that, so let's also gather as many coins as we can, because there will be upgrades you will need. I think there's only one in this game that's an upgrade that you absolutely need. Hi, Murray.
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid
Stay clear of the
sprinting
guards
around
and
the guards,
lights.
too.
Okay.
They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
Alright.
Sure
Let me
feels
see.
good to be back in business.
Let me see. Where do I need to go? Okay, so I need to get up here again, I think. No. Actually, what am I doing? It's right here. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go up here to finish what we're doing.
Looks like security is really beaten up tonight.
That was too close.
Alright. So we've got a lot of spotlights here that we can't go and get seen by. Lots of security here. So we cannot be seen by anything. Alright. So, other buttons that are useful for completing this. The square button is your attacking. Triangle button puts people in the air, hits enemies into the air, but if you're not near an enemy, it does a charged attack, charged spinning attack. You can get upgraded for that later, but for now it's just a charge attack.
Sly,
Alright.
that flagpole looks like it leads right to the roof.
See, I told you it would be a piece of cake.
Alright. Hoppa! Let's go up. Uh-oh.
Huh. Guess I'm a little out of practice.
You say something, Sly?
No. All good here, Bentley.
Okay, it looks like you're going to have to find another way up. Use that ledge to move around to the front of the museum, and stay out of that security light.
I think I can handle that.
So, what about the triangle button?
The security at this place. This better be worth it.
So, first off, this is something that you can do. Press the circle button to pickpocket when they have their backs turned to you. Swiss cheese. Okay. Then you can just hit them and they disintegrate. Alright. So, enough of this. Let's listen in to what happens next. Because this is actually very good dialogue for what's coming up.
I take it your assignments are clear. We have some important shipments coming in. It's so close. This is what we have been working for. You must make sure this treasure from the United States is transported carefully. And you must understand the Arabian collection is of the utmost importance. We mustn't make any mistakes. Remember, I'm counting on you.
Got it? So that's actually pretty good dialogue of what's going on. So, let's go up. I said let's go up. Thank you. Alright.
Easy does it.
Press this. Oh, that's the binocular. Press this to display or not display the compass. That's the left analog stick. So, let's look at collectibles. Let's talk about that real quick. So with the collectibles, I'm planning on getting the bottles and treasures at the very end of the game. But, so after the main story is over, you'll have bonus episodes of each of the bottles and each of the treasures that you can find in every area. But we've got another collectible that we can actually obtain, and it's right over there. It's right over there, the collectible. The masks. So the masks. You found a Sly mask. Collect secret Sly masks throughout the game to earn special unlockable items. Cooper calling card. Would you like to go to the unlockables menu? Not right now. We'll go over that later. We'll go over... I got spotted by the helicopter again. Twice in a row! Hooray. Twice in the opening alone. Okay. It put me in a completely different position, it looked like. No, it didn't. Alright. So let's go over here.
Like somebody spent a fortune on this place.
We still have that one Sly mask, don't we? How do I can't remember how I... Okay. So everything is a little different in here. Compared to... Let me see, actually. Is that in here? Extras. Unlockables. Let's look at that. So it says here, I've got 1 out of 60 Sly masks. So, with the Sly masks, they are just little extras that you can unlock certain things with. I'm not going to spoil exactly what some of them get, but you'll see in due time. Alright. Not doing that. Okay. So now, we have this to go... We need to go this way. And I want to express something that I don't like in this particular opening. Like...
Careful now. That's the skyline we want, but it's locked. My instruments are showing that guard has a key.
Don't worry, Bentley. This...
Move slowly until you're right behind him. When you're close enough, press the circle button to pick his pocket. You might have to try several times until you get the key.
Skeleton key. Museum skylight key.
To perform a stealth slam, sneak up behind an enemy and press the triangle button to juggle him. Let's
Boom.
Fly. Now use the key to unlock the skylight.
So, how I just did that was, press the triangle button to knock them in the air, and press the square button to slam them down hard. So, I want to go and express something that I kind of don't like with this particular opening. It's not bad for a veteran, but it's extremely bad for, like, you know, people that haven't played the game, haven't played the Sly Cooper games, 2 and 3 specifically.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in place. Let me know when you shut down the security system.
Patience, Sly. You can't rush greatness, and I'm about to code a hacking masterpiece.
Bentley, the brains. This is what I don't like.
Interesting. The last time I was in these sewers, I was just a teenager.
This is what I don't like.
Bomb should make short work of that.
Okay,
glitch.
bomb.
I just need to press the triangle.
Triangle button to get the bomb. But this is what I don't like about this game in particular, just because of if you're a veteran, it's no problem. But if you're, let's say, a newcomer to the Sly Cooper series, and you just got this game, and this is your first Sly Cooper game, I think there's way too much information in the beginning of what you need to do, who you're playing as, and how to play them. I think there's just too much information. Because you play as Sly, Bentley, and Murray in this opening. I know that's not that big of an issue for but
That's a big jump.
but if you're like if you're, again, as I said, if you're a newcomer to the Sly Cooper series and this is your first one, you're gonna have a lot of information thrown at you.
Great, that platform is blocked. I'll have to throw a bomb to clear it off. If I press
There we
and
go.
hold the L1 button, that's a direct
Go.
hit. If I fall in that filthy water, I'm buying a new shell.
If I fall in that filthy water, I'm buying a new shell. So, why am I going after the masks and not anything else? Well, the masks, if you can go into certain jobs and a mask will be there. Almost guaranteed that you'll find a mask in those areas. So I'm going to go after the masks, but the treasures and bottles...
Why did I wear my rubber gloves?
The treasures and bottles are in the hub world. Masks are not entirely in the hub world. There are some masks in the hub world, but not all of them are. You can go into certain jobs and actually find a mask in there, if it loads a different area. More likely than not, you'll find one in there.
According to the schematics, the control room, and voila, instant shortcut.
Instant shortcut. Let's go! I said let's go! Thank you. Alright.
Phew, talk about your close shaves.
How's that security system coming, Bentley?
Great. Perfect. I'll be done in a jiffy.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I did have enough. Display the map. All I need to do is go to this point and defeat those guards.
Next time, I'm giving Sly the sewer job.
So I can go up to these guys and actually pickpocket as well as Bentley. I can also go into my binocucom, shoot these guys, and it'll be fine. But which button is it? If I hold the L1 button, L2 button, you can see a Gadget Grid, which this actually goes and says the different types of ammo you have. So I only have explosive ammo right now. So, actually, what did you just say? Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Explosive ammo. Let's go and shoot these guys.
Now for
There we go.
patented Bentley hack attack.
Alright. So, another thing with Bentley that you can do, which this, I don't know why they put this in the intro. This is quite possibly the worst offender of what you need to do in the intro. Interact with this, and you get a hacking minigame. This is usually not seen until the second or third world.
We have to reach the main docking gate before the security code flushes us from the system. The left stick should navigate the ship.
Alright, left stick navigates, right stick shoots.
The right stick should control the bit cannon. The bit cannon can blast right through that firewall. Bit cannon performing well. Moving while firing is key to cracking this system.
Moving while firing is key to attacking this stuff. Then just get this key,
All right, I can use this data key to
put that in there,
firewall.
and that firewall is gone.
Dang it,
So now
this
that stuff is too
firewall
big for...
too strong for the bit cannon.
Too strong for the bit cannon, so you need an upgrade for this. So, new to this game is tanks. Tanks.
Gigabomb shells will crush those firewalls.
Tanks is new to this in the hacking minigame.
Security drones.
So let's go and actually take this out. Oh, I actually have a firewall there. Okay, I didn't see that. But yeah, hacking in the intro. Probably not something that I would have expected ever from this series to do in the intro. But yeah, it actually is doing that. I don't know why. So, you've got Sly, who you would actually play as in the intro, usually. So, of course you would play as him in this intro.
Okay, Murray, you're up.
The Murray is always on, Bentley.
Murray, the Brawn. Alright,
Okay,
Murray is not subtle whatsoever.
Back in fighting
Let's
shape.
get you up,
Why don't you
slam him
warm up
down.
with a few basic attacks? Press the square button to punch.
Square button to punch.
The old muscle memory is
Alright.
kicking in.
Ow. Get out of here.
Triangle button to charge up, then release it for a quick
Most of the time, Murray can beat people in 2 hits.
Nobody can withstand a pink tornado.
Boom.
form a thunderflop. Jump,
Thunderflop.
then press the triangle button while in the air.
Thunderflop, jump and hit the triangle button.
How I've missed you.
So let's go and see this. Boom. Die.
I call that the major league.
Bye.
'Cause it's 3
Get out of
strikes
here.
and you're out. Oh.
Die.
Is that the best you've got?
Alright. So, we've also got health right there. That's just a plus sign. Ow. In the hub world, it's a plus sign.
Come on, I was expecting a tough fight.
Let's go. Doggone it. Oh, I hit you in the air. Okay. Alright. But Murray's not subtle at all. He's just the brawn, and you will be going and just more likely than not punching everyone.
You've got to take out all the guards before
Take out all the guards before going into there. Boosh. Bye. Get all the money. Get all. Ow. I'm already at half health. This is bad. Okay. Here we go. Get to the warehouse. Oh, there's another guard. Okay. Bye. Bye, guard. Alright. Let's go. Let's see.
Huh? Where did you come from, shortstop?
Oh no! They're bringing me down! No! Mash this circle button! And presto!
That felt great!
Everything okay, Murray?
Now it is!
Alright.
Don't forget to use your
Now.
throwing ability. Press the search
Come on.
button to
Thank you.
stop near an object, and you will pick it
Stop
up.
near an object.
Then
Press the square button to throw it. Destroyed one of those. Sweet.
You can slam the object down.
You can slam the object down with triangle, or you can just throw it with the square button. There we go. Killed the...
Okay, Sly. The
Killed those?
security system is down. You're all clear.
Alright.
I'm going in.
Great. Going in. Let's steal it. Circle button.
What the?
You didn't really think you were gonna get away with it, did you, Ringtail?
Carmelita, the girlfriend. Or ex-girlfriend now.
Hey, Carmelita! Oh, funny meeting you here.
Sly Cooper, you no good lying thief. I'm locking you up for good.
Sorry, gotta take a rain check. I'll call you.
Cooper!
Good evening, this is Sly Cooper. I'd like to request a ride.
You, Sly. Now quit messing around and get down here. We're in the van. It's ready to roll.
Au revoir. Let's hit it.
Buckle up, boys!
Alright, now this is just a controllable cutscene. There's nothing that you need to do here. It's just a controllable cutscene where you can move the van left and right. Watch out for the trees! Nah. I'm gonna drive on the steps. There we go.
Setting up for the jump! Welcome to Air Murray! Thanks for flying!
Whee!
Nice landing, Murray. Hey, Bentley, not to complain, but we're kind of trapped here.
Relax, Sly. Just put the dagger in the receptacle. Perfect. Isotopic decay calibrated. Adjusting fusion synthesis. Anytime you want to punch it, Murray.
And punch it!
You got it, chum!
Do not slow down, Murray.
I never do! Whoa!
Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time.
Well, what else can I say about Carmelita? As you can see, our relationship is complicated. And I just succeeded in upgrading it to hazardous. I certainly wasn't expecting her to crash the party. She'd been so busy with her latest case, I never thought she'd have her eye on me. In fact, I'd kind of been counting on it. But then, I should have known better than to underestimate Inspector Carmelita Fox. As much as she liked having fun, Carmelita was serious about her police work. And now, I had a lot of explaining to do. But the plan was in motion, and there was no stopping now. Even though I was thinking I'd need the time machine just to patch things up with Carmelita. Before the heist, we'd recruited our disco-loving, scuba-diving friend, Dimitri Listeau, to look after the Thievius Raccoonus. Because it was irreplaceable and the only guide we had, it was far too risky to take the book through time with us. Bentley had even invented a communication device to allow us to contact Dimitri no matter where or when we travel. It was a perfect situation, since it allowed him to update us on any changes to the book while limiting our exposure to his fashion critiques. Everything was happening so fast. The past few days were just a blur. But as we howled through the time vortex, I realized we were in for a very long trip.
That's where we're going to end it off here. This has been Psychic Pictures, and I'll see you guys next time for more Sly Cooper Thieves in Time.